can I help you to learn SQL, Power BI and more? My January sale is now on. Hello, I'm Philip Burton of filecats.co.uk and I have over 40 courses in Udemy and you can see them on filecats.co.uk, my website. And from Thursday the 30th of December to Monday the 3rd of January 2022, I have a sale on. Now I say that if you go onto my website you can get my courses for way less than $20. However, it should be much lower than that during my sale. Unfortunately, I can't give you a specific price as it varies from course to course and from country to country. The only thing that I can tell you is that during my sale it is the cheapest that I can make it that Udemy allows me to sell it at. Now, if you're joining here after the 3rd of January, my sale may have ended, but please go to my website because firstly, all of these will have good prices. And secondly, you'll see if there is a sale on, it runs from a Thursday to a Monday, and I generally do one every month or one every 2 months because there will be a big clock saying how long my sale is on. So why not go to my website right now? Now, if you are looking at this and going, where on earth do I start? Well, assuming you want to learn SQL, then can I recommend you start with Microsoft t-sql. So this is the way of creating select statements. Now, it depends how much time you have got available. I have got a 1-hour course, an 8-hour course, and a 29-hour course. And in these courses I go into much more depth. So if all you want to do is create a select statement with select from where, group by, having an order by, you can do this in the 1-hour SQL Server Essentials. If you want to go into more detail, then have a look at my database fundamentals, where not only do we do that, but we also insert, update and delete data. We export data into an existing table. We create constraints, views, procedures and triggers, and we create backups and restore data and investigate security. In my 29-hour course, then we go even deeper. So we use union, case, merge, procedures and error checking. We apply ranking and analytic functions, grouping, geography and geometry. We create subqueries and CTEs, pivots, UDFs, applies, and synonyms. We learn about transactions. We optimize queries and row-based versus set-based operations. And we manipulate XMLs and JSONs. Now, if you don't want to learn or you already know about the select statement, then why not have a look at database administration? And there are two, depending on whether you are using on-prem or Azure. So if you've got an on-premises, then we start off by downloading a demonstration database, looking at backups and restores and different recovery models and point-in-time recoveries. We manage logins and server roles, so you can control who gets access to what data. We implement and maintain indexers, so you can speed up searches, and we import and export data. We'll also be managing SQL Server Agent, so you can automate routine tasks and be alerted to problems. We'll manage and configure databases and look at compression. With the Azure, we will be looking at the Azure SQL database, Azure SQL Managed Instance, and looking at SQL Server on Azure virtual machines. And this goes through all of the requirements of the official Microsoft certification, the DP300. SSIS, SQL Server Integration Services, is a way to automate the importing and exporting of data. ETL, extract, transform and load, is a very visual part of SQL Server. It uses tasks, components and flowcharts. We'll start off by extracting some data, loading it into another table. We'll introduce transformations such as aggregations, conditional splits, merging and auditing. There's plenty of practice activities as well, so you can practice your newfound skills. Then there is SSAS, that's Analytical Services. But there are two types. First of all, there is MDX. So this is the more traditional type which are seen on bigger mainframes, and they create cubes full of pre-aggregated data. So in other words, you've got data coming in, but how do you get it out quickly? Well, this is when cubes come in full of pre-aggregated, so summarized data. And SSAS allows you to make use of these cubes. So this course is designed for the complete beginner in multidimensional cubes or someone who wants to refresh their memory. We'll create cubes and then we'll have a look at how to query them in MDX. Now the other type of SSAS is using the DAX, the tabular model. Now the tabular version is a new version introduced in 2012, which allows you to be able to analyze your data without creating all of these cubes. So we'll create our first analysis in just a few minutes, and then we'll go into some detail about SSAS and the various options that are available to you. And then we'll further extend the model by using DAX formulas. And these are formulas based on Excel formulas, but an expanded version. By the end, you'll be, I think, a really good user of SSAS, able to create reliable analyses that are able to be drilled down quickly, and you'll be able to help others with their data analysis. Now what about reporting, SSRS? We'll create various reports, developing our skills bit by bit, and you can use the data that's in your SQL Server database for this. We will select report components, matrix, table, chart, and others. We'll have a look at identifying the data sources and parameters, we'll design grouping structures, and we will create drill down reports and drill through reports. We will add interactive sorting, we'll investigate parameters, in other words, allow the end user to select options into the report. We'll create dynamic reports, we'll implement the show hide property so you don't have to see everything all at the same time if you don't want to, so you can summarize it and then go deeper. We'll add actions and a document map. So that is SSRS. And there's much more that you can explore. So you can have a look at the Power Platform, Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, and much more. You can have a look at a fundamental course, or maybe you want to just look at something new for 6 to 10 hours. Well, you can have a look at Azure, you can have a look at security, compliance and identity, and you can have a look at software development in C# or VB.NET. Maybe you want to have a look at Microsoft Office for Excel, Word, PowerPoint or Access. Maybe you want to have a look at reporting. So we've got Power BI, Tableau and Crystal reports. Or maybe you want more about the cloud. So I hope you enjoy my videos, but my videos here on YouTube are just short 6 to 8 minute videos. Why not join me for a full course? So we can go into an entire area for several hours, learning at each stage. And there's usually quizzes or practice activities as we go along, so you can be sure that you are learning. So the only way to find out what price it is to click on these links and have a look. And the only way to do that is to go to my website, filecats.co.uk. I hope to see you in one of these courses. Thank you for joining me in this video. If you like it, then please click the like button. And why not subscribe and click the bell next to it so you'll be notified of any new videos. Thank you for watching this and keep learning.